Hello and welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm BinkyB, and this will be a deck tech with one of the trolliest decks I've ever built. I'm positive. So the background is that Swans of Bryn Agroll is a pretty busted card, and it was a decent combo back in the days. And I thought, well, maybe you could do it in Modern as well. Maybe. So the plan is to get the Swans into play, get Seismic Assault into play, discard a land to draw 2 cards, and repeat this process until you have enough lands to assault your opponent out. The first version of this deck was a bit dicey because you run a lot of lands, but sometimes you just drew like land spell, land spell, land spell, and then you never got the critical mass of lands. Then I got a tip that Dakmor Salvage plus random Eldrazi would be nice, and I chose Kozilek because he is the cheapest, so it's like decently possible to hardcast him at some point. So then you can go discard and dredge until you hit Kozilek. With this trigger on the stack, you keep on doing this, and when your library is empty, you let the trigger resolve and you repeat. So now you can actually go infinite. It takes a long time, but you can do it. As long as you keep dredging instead of drawing cards, it's possible. Otherwise you're running the risk of drawing Kozilek, and that's not good. So that's the combo pieces. In the main we have a single Venser to disrupt your opponent. Might not seem like much, but we do have 4 Clutch of the Undercity that has Transmute, that can find Swans, the first combo piece, or Kathari Remnant, which is the second combo piece, because it cascades into Seismic Assault 100% of the time. And it could also transmute for a Venser if you think you need that. So in reality we have 8 Seismic Assaults and no, we have 12 Seismic Assaults, sorry, and 8 Swans, so that's a lot. Considering the mana base, it's 42 lands. We have a lot of temples, 12 to be exact. We have Halimar Depths, 4 of them, to like try to filter through your deck. We got some fetches. They're mainly there for when you do Halimar Depths and find like Kozilek, Venser, and a Seismic Assault, and you don't want them, you can shuffle them away. Some basics because you need them, good to fetch. Some number of duels, excuse me, and also the filter lands, which is really important, especially the Cairns, because getting to triple red without them is pretty hard. It's doable, but very hard. A single Bojuka Bog because you can, and the salvages because of the dredge infinite combo stuff. So it's pretty slow. I mean, it wins on turn 4 if in the best case scenario, but since your opponent rarely knows what you're up to, they can't just jam something into Grixis colored mana and hope that it works. So for the sideboard we have some Ingot Chewers, some Shriek Moss for more disruption, the rest of the Venser playsets, he is legendary, so, and a single Leyline of the Void. Why do we have this board? Well, at the time when I built the deck for many months ago, this felt good. Countered Affinity, was great against various creature decks, a decent tool to fight control decks. I mean, they leave exact mana open for a cryptic or something, end of turn you Venser them, bounce the land, and they will have a bad time. Single Leyline, you don't want more, so that's fine. So hopefully we will at least get to show off the combo at one of the games, I really hope. So let's dig in, shall we? Let's go to match 1.